What about myself? I love music. I love art. I love to draw. I love to play music. I love to listen to music. I love to write. I'm a huge foodie. I love mac and cheese. And I love almonds too.
You like almonds?
I like almonds. What are you afraid of?
I feel like I'm afraid of losing control. Like, I think it's one of the most terrifying things to imagine that suddenly everything you know can just be totally gone. I mean, I like to think that I'm the one in control of my life, of what's going to happen next, but most of the time it's not like that. And when I actually feel like that in my day-to-day life, then it just sends me into a state of panic.
What are you afraid of? I'm irrationally terrified of spiders.
What about them scares you?
It's something in the way that they move, in the way that they look. They're just so strange looking and so fast. I feel like they're gonna crawl all over me. Spiders are very cute, I think we can all agree. Eat me in my sleep.
Actually, a lot of people think that spiders are cute.
I'm not one of them. Eat me in my sleep. I had a dream that I was standing on a stool and I was looking down and there was a spider starting to climb up the foot of the stool. It was paralyzed and it kept going and I couldn't control it and it was gonna come and I don't know what it was gonna do to me. It was just gonna be on me and that was gonna be awful. What are you scared of?
I think I'm scared of failure.
Why are you so afraid of failure?
I don't know.
Do you think it stems from a fear of ultimately being alone? There's always this fear in the back of my mind that...
Yeah, I never thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess so.
That I'm going to end up going crazy or something.
I guess,
that I'm going to lose touch with who I am.
I guess I've always been kind of scared of...
Why are you going there?
Being the odd one in the room. Crazy? Being left out.
I'm just saying, I guess that's where the fear leads me.
Without anyone around me to reassure me that everything's okay. And becoming crazy.
Yeah, I'm scared of losing control and losing control. I'm scared of losing control of my mind. That's connected to a fear of losing control. How can I know?
Apparently the most influential men of history spent a lot of time alone, whether it be Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad. They all spent at least years, several years alone in caves meditating and thinking upon themselves, and apparently they reached levels of reality that aren't known to us. There's this great Edgar Allan Poe story that really touched me about this guy in a lighthouse. The lighthouse keeper. I think that's what the story is called, I'm not sure. But there's this guy who has to watch over this lighthouse. And at first he really likes it. But over time he starts seeing things that aren't there, like people and ghosts whispering. And the same lighthouse that at first was his safe haven becomes this haunted, terrifying area in which he can't even recognize himself. And he goes crazy. And he keeps flashing that light.
So are you crazy?
I guess that crazy just means that you stray from the dominant narrative.
Losing your grasp on reality. Not knowing who you are anymore, not understanding the world around you. So are you crazy? How can I know?
I just really can't answer that question, because if I were crazy in that way, I don't think that I'd be aware of it. To imagine that suddenly everything you know can just be totally...
Can just disappear in an instant. Do you think that being in love helps you keep your grasp on reality? I guess connecting with somebody that way is a way of keeping touch with reality. It can also transport you to a place that's very surreal.
It feels like your chest is about to burst. Like there's just little, like those scenes in Snow White where she walks out and there's just birds frolicking all over her, and she looks outside and there's a chipmunk that's waving at her. Just the world is a beautiful, happy place, and there's nothing wrong with it ever.
As much as I want to be a person that embraces change and loves change, I have to say that it really scares me. I'm going to ask another question. What are you scared of? One thing I'm really afraid of is spiders.
Okay, so you're afraid of spiders. Tell me more about that. I guess I'm scared of losing control of my life.
I feel like they can fly, even though they can't.
Does that make you feel less in control? You're alone, you can't control your interactions.
Thank you.